Welcome to the Dawg and Gus Show, now on Feel It Radio.
What's up, Dawg?
Not much, Gus. You?
Doing well, thanks.
Oh, sorry. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Oh, good, because I got in trouble the last time I didn't ask him.
Well, how are you today?
Fine, thanks.
Excellent. Beautiful weather.
Yeah, very nice day.
What do we got going on?
Well, we got somebody sitting here that's waiting to be introduced, but we could talk if you want.
Yeah, take your time.
We got all day.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Well, go ahead and you introduce them.
Well, we've got 1/3 of Sunday Riot Club with us today, and I'm just going to call him Alexander. I'm not going with the last name.
Well, he said Alex Mayer.
Yeah, there we go.
Both works.
Not related to John Mayer.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Not even close.
Just as
Hey,
talented.
Yeah, here we go. Welcome.
Thank you. Hey guys,
Thanks for
a
coming,
lot
Alex.
for
Yeah.
thanks a lot for having me.
We've actually been looking forward to this because we got your T-shirts early on, and then
Poster.
Yeah, poster's awesome. By
Yeah.
the way. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for repping Sunday Riot Club everywhere around town. That's awesome.
That's how we roll, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, when I rob the 7-Elevens, I'm wearing my shirt.
That's why I get calls from police stations.
Yes, exactly. Sunday Ride Club. Yes.
What are you guys are?
Guys have got purple beard and tattoos. Do you
One
know?
question, though. One question. Is there still a 7-Eleven anywhere?
I don't think so. That's what makes it
On
funny.
Bank Street, a little further Bank Street, where Barrymore's used to be, across the street.
No,
No, it's Quickie now.
It's Quickie.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah.
cookies now. Quickies are Circle K's.
Because I remember the last one was like at Scott Street and Island Park.
Yes.
But then now it's a Quickie.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and by the way, I used to work in this industry where I'd sell crappy goods to convenience stores, and the place that Quickie gets robbed more than anywhere else in
On
Canada.
Scott Street.
Yeah,
Well, that's down there in Mechanicsville, right? So that's
yeah, but Mechanicsville has become a very
I
expensive
know,
area
but
to live. But
it
yeah,
has become.
yeah. I remember I almost rented a place on Scott Street, and we ran from that joint.
Yeah.
Anyways, did we have a guest?
No.
No, just kidding. Alex, thanks so much for being here. So Sunday Riot Clubs is a upcoming act. I listened to obviously your 4 songs. The first thing that came to mind for me, and maybe you can elaborate on it, is I feel like you could play in a stadium, man. Like the sound is like anthem style stadium music.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That's very nice to say. Well, I mean, that's what we try to do, right? Anthems. We're big 80s music fans, so that's what we're trying to do. You know, Motley Crue, Kiss, Poison, Metallica, stuff like that.
Yep.
These guys are huge inspirations for us, so that's what we're trying to do, and that's what we try to do with live shows. You know, even though we're playing bars, let's make it if we were like playing a stadium, right? So, well, thank you. That's a real nice compliment.
Super cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun to watch them.
Even the start, like as they get into each song, I find they have like a starting way of getting into the song, and then like an introduction. It's
Yeah.
almost like, and then you get into the actual bones of the song, and they're all really good.
Yep.
I like them all.
Thank you. Well, I mean,
agreed.
like the song is like a book, right? So you need an intro.
Yep.
You need a guitar solo, you need a good riff, and you need a hook for the chorus, right?
That's right.
80s, baby.
Yep.
Oh,
So
no.
we're not asking that question today.
Oh, we're still asking it,
We'll ask it.
because I
Come
want
on.
him to elaborate later.
All right, let's go.
Well, later.
Okay, cool.
Later.
We'll get back.
because people aren't going to know which one you're going to pick this time.
Well, like they won't. It's funny though. Sorry I'll cut you off there, Dog. But the influences like the Cult. Do you like? So I love the Cult.
I
by
love
the
the
way.
Cult.
Yeah, Guns N' Roses, Billy
yep.
Idol, Kiss.
Yep.
So yeah, that's where that anthem-y stuff comes from. I mean, Billy Joel is an anthem kind of guy,
Yep.
even though he's more of a songwriter.
Yeah, but he can rock a stadium.
for sure. I mean, he has.
Like he's got some.
Still does.
Yeah.
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 The Cult. Huge fan, actually. 3 weeks ago, I was looking at buying tickets to go see them in New York, but it was it was on a Tuesday, so I was like, I need to work on Wednesday. Huge The Cult fan. I still need to see them live. Billy Duffy, great guitar player. JP and I are big fans of the Cult.
He's always got that big Gretsch, eh? Like the,
Big white Gretsch looks
Yeah.
beautiful. One day
yeah.
I'll probably buy one day.
I'm sure.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, we had a guy on who goes around town and basically tries to find old guitars.
Yeah,
And,
okay,
Trevor
yeah.
Alguire. So
Yeah.
he showed up with this like pearl. I don't even know, man.
Yeah, it was
like
vintage.
Yeah,
it was beautiful.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
beautiful. It was called the Queen, something
Yeah.
Queen. Anyways, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, JP and I are big guitar nerds.
Yeah.
Same thing. Well, our dads are big guitar nerds too. So I guess that's where we got it from. We're huge gear nerds. We always look out we're always like searching on internet to find like something else to buy, right?
Yeah.
Huge nerds.
Not a bad way to be.
No.
It's expensive though.
It is.
It is.
If you can afford it.
Especially musical
Yeah.
instruments. That,
Yeah.
You can get expensive on those. For
Yeah,
sure.
exactly.
Yeah. So congratulations, 4 years together with the band now, right?
Yeah, 4 years now. Gethyn, drummer, has been with us for 2 years and a half. The band has been rolling for 4 years now. We started off slowly writing songs before playing shows, right? But yeah, we've been together 4 years. It's been a week now, and I mean we can't wait to get back on stage. Next show will be in September 16th. We took a break for the summer. We took a break. We played a lot. We played lots of shows. We went to Montreal twice, recording sessions. So we were like, all right, let's just take 2 months off so we can concentrate on something else and then get back in studio and write more stuff. And I mean, yeah, we're pretty excited to play Dawg and Tavern again on September 16th.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. It's great venue. Yeah.
It's a really cool venue. It's special. I mean, there's lots of different crowds when you go to the Dawg and Tavern. Lots of different.
I don't know why.
Oh man. Sometimes the odd homeless guy will come in, and then you'll have some guy that's a lawyer, and they'll be, it's a really diverse crowd.
Exactly.
For sure. Yeah.
Last time I was there, I mean, I saw people wearing suits. I saw people barely wearing clothes. So I mean, there's lots of different people, which is awesome. I mean, they're all there for the music, right?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I mean, they're all there for the rock show experience.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what we try to give them.
Nice, man.
Nice. All right. So Sunday Riot Club.
Yep.
Where'd the name come from?
I mean, we needed a name, right? So
Hey, it's those guys going on stage. It's those guys.
yeah, exactly. So we needed a name, and we're like, all right, what are we gonna do now? So we knew, like, I work in marketing, so I knew we needed something catchy, right? Something that sounds good. Does it mean something? Not really. It sounds good though, and I got the inspiration from the Stony Monday riot, which was a big battle during the 1800s in Ottawa, in the lower town.
Okay.
It's called the Stony Monday riot, and so I got the inspiration from that, reading online some stuff. I was like, all right, it's Sunday Riot Club. All right, it sounds good. So there's no meaning to it. I mean, I'm sorry, guys. There
we're done.
no surprises.
Yeah. Shut it down.
Shut it down. We're kind of hoping for something a little bit more. No, it's all good. It's
Yeah.
all good.
Stony Mondays, I guess the bar Stoney's, which
Yeah.
was Stony Mondays prior to that. That's probably where they got it from too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
that was a big battle in Ottawa, lower town.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, no, there's no
Well-
meaning to the name.
Well, there kind of is because you kind of took that from what
Well,
you were reading
yeah.
and kind of
Yeah, that's a cool way to see it. Yeah, actually, that's
so there
a
you
cool way
go.
to see
So
it.
there you are.
Yeah, but I mean, it's easy to remember. You can call it SRC.
Yep.
It's easy to brand, so that's what we needed.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And it matches the sound. It matches the sound of the band. The songs. So yeah, Sunday Riot Club.
Like it.
Yep.
Sweet.
Love it.
Yep.
I
want some more of it.
What was the role of music in your early years?
By early years, you mean being a child?
Yeah, like
Child,
you mentioned
teenager.
your dad
Yeah.
was a collector of
Yeah. Well, actually, my dad is a big guitar nerd, like I was saying, a big music nerd too. So there've always been like musical instruments at home. My brother plays guitar too; he's a big guitar nerd too, Fender guy. So yeah, there's always been music around our place. Being a child, being a teenager, like the first show I saw was Ozzy Osbourne when I was 12. CTC.
What a start.
Yeah, the Down to Earth tour wasn't his best tour, but I mean it was awesome.
Still
With
Ozzy.
Zach Wilde.
Oh,
Zach Wilde, really?
Yeah, he was there back then. Well, he's back now, but yeah, back then he was there. I was 11 or 12. That was my first show. I mean, I remember hearing Blizzard of Oz for the first time. I remember hearing Van Halen, the first one, for the first time. Same thing with Pink Floyd, The Wall. The first song,
Yep.
The Flesh. I remember hearing that one for the first time. So yeah, there've always been rock music around the house. I mean, my dad played in bands when he was younger, in college. Had to quit because he had kids, and I mean school, university, so he had to quit music. But I mean, he still collects guitars, still buy a bunch of effect pedals and stuff like that, and we're always nerding out about like what can we find, right?
That's cool.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, it's
coolest dad ever.
Yeah.
My dad wouldn't take me to see the Eagles when I was 12. I'm pissed.
I mean, they're still playing, right? So you saw.
Yeah. Well,
No,
at least your dads were around, guys.
No. Had to throw that in there. There we go.
Do we need to go there?
My bad, boys. My bad. No,
How are you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. My mom brought me to everything. I saw Sharon Lois and Bram, and
Sweet.
His mom is awesome. She's one
Biggest
of our
fan.
biggest fans,
Yeah.
and we love her.
That's awesome.
Thanks, man.
Yes, I mean, music's always been around the house.
Oh,
So
cool.
that's I actually started playing music when I was 6. I started off on drums. I played drums for more than 10 years, actually, but I sold my drum kit when I was in college because I needed money to move out. Didn't buy a drum kit again. Not yet. I'll probably buy one when I get a house or something like that, but I mean, I'll buy one for sure. Then I switched to guitar when I was 17, actually. So I started guitar pretty late.
Yeah. Well, you played bass in the band, right?
Yeah, because where can you find a bass player?
That's right.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Everyone's playing guitar.
Everybody says it like it's a bad thing, but no,
it's not a bad thing.
No, I love
But
it.
yeah, when I met JP, actually, I was like, you know what? I'll just play bass, and we can't find a cool bass player that writes cool lines, right? So I just said, I'll buy a bass. I'll play bass.
Would you think of expanding the band if you could?
We actually thought about that. We tried it out. Only thing is, it's even harder to find a lead vocalist than a bass player.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the thing. We tried it out. We tried a couple guys out in Ottawa. It kind of worked, but we're pretty like heavy on everything. Like we're pretty serious about it. So to find someone that could be there like every week, rehearse and stuff, and write music and be really into it, that was the hardest part, I would say.
To find someone with the same amount of passion for the band, right?
Exactly. Or we're talking about artists, right? So maybe someone that respects a schedule, let's say.
Fair enough.
That's a nice way of saying it. Yeah.
That's a very, very PC way of saying it. we got a group session. Show up.
That's all we ask.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Yeah, that's what breaks up bands actually a lot.
Be there on time.
Sure. Yeah.
But luckily enough, I mean, in Sunday Rock Club with JP and Gethyn and I, we're always on time. We're always the first band at the venue. We're always the band setting up the gear at the venue. So yeah, we're pretty serious about it. And I mean, we love it. That's a fun part. Everyone's talking about like playing the show, but I mean, we love the thing about like setting up our gear, getting to the venue after the show, grabbing a beer. I mean, we love everything about it.
It was fun to watch them at Le Minotaur because they're just having so much fun up there. And they got, I don't know who the one guy was. He was just rocking out. And you guys were just like, this is awesome. He must
guy
be
in
a
the
friend.
front.
Yeah,
I
he was
Yeah.
just insane. And they're just like, we're loving this, man. This is just awesome. It was so fun to watch.
I remember, he was like, can I come up on stage? I'm like, no, that's probably not a good idea. What will you say in the microphone, right? So I was like, no, stay there.
It wasn't a very big stage to begin with. So I was like, but they put the other band had like 6 guys up there. It's like,
yeah, I mean, for a 3-piece, that's perfect.
Yeah.
But I mean, same thing. Well, lots of venues around town have small stages. We should talk to them.
Yes,
for sure.
Maybe they like it like that. They like that because they get more people drinking beer that way.
Yeah, more people in the crowd. But I mean, everywhere we play, I mean, it's always perfect because we're a 3-piece. Luckily enough. So no, we've talked to get back to your question. We've talked about expanding the band. Maybe one more guitar player, a lead vocalist. But yeah, it was hard to find some serious musicians, people that would be there on time. And people that would just commit. I mean, it's still a hobby, right? We all have full-time jobs, but I mean, it's still a commitment, and you still need to be serious about it, just out of respect for your bandmates, right? Yep. So yeah, that's important.
For sure.
Yep, absolutely.
Who's the best trio band of all time?
Oh, that's a really good question. Okay.
Came out of nowhere.
Can we do a top 3?
Sure.
Okay, the first one, well, I guess you got to say Rush.
Yeah, you gotta.
No, I know. I respect them. I'm not a big
Then Rush. Then I would say Cream.
Ooh,
excellent choice.
Very good choice.
Then third one. Might sound dorky, but I'll say Blink-182.
There you go.
That's a good one.
That's a total different band from the 2 other ones, but I'll say Blink-182.
But very impactful, a good
90s.
band, a tight band.
Yeah, late 90s. Yeah, for sure.
Who were you hoping he was going to say?
No, I figured, I didn't know Blink-182, but I figured Cream would be there, and I figured Rush would be there.
Yeah, I mean, you guys say Rush, for sure.
I thought he might have thrown Triumph in there, but...
Oh, you know what? I didn't think about Triumph. That's a really good choice too. Canadian band too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
Triumph.
he already had a Canadian band in there.
Doesn't matter. We could have 3 Canadian bands.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could.
What would be your top 3?
Ooh.
Rush.
Rush is in there, yeah. Even though I'm not a huge Rush fan,
Okay.
I do love them.
Yeah.
I do some songs, but Geddy Lee you can only hear him for so long because of the voice.
I
But
kind of know what you mean.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think about-
Cream for sure.
Yeah. Clapton and Jack Bruce.
Yeah. And I don't know who my third one would be.
Ooh.
Triumph's a good one. I like
Yeah.
Triumph.
Triumph's a really good one.
Yeah.
He's stealing my thunder.
We still
no.
we tend to forget Triumph, right? When we think about like good rock bands from the 80s, even 70s, 80s, we tend to forget Triumph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the
And
time.
you shouldn't.
And there was a good documentary about Triumph a couple of years like before the pandemic.
Nirvana.
Oh, there you go.
There's another good one.
That's
Yeah,
that's
there
the
you
one.
go.
It just
Okay.
came to me. I'm like, they had that fourth guy that showed up to
ZZ
play
Top.
guitar every now. ZZ
I-
Top.
Oh, I
You're
forgot
steal-
ZZ
hey,
Top.
You're stealing my thunder here.
Yeah, I probably put ZZ Top before Blink.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
See,
Really
so,
good. Yeah, Billy Gibbons is unreal. So.
Yeah.
Do I get to say mine?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
So I'll go with just out of ode to my uncle. I'll say Rush because he's a big Rush fan. Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Very
Oh,
good.
there you go.
ELP.
Yeah.
ELP,
Yeah.
baby. And I was going to say ZZ Top.
Yeah, I forgot about ZZ Top. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Or Triumph. Like, there's just, you can't
Tribe
really,
Called Quest.
Ooh, they weren't 3 people, were
Yeah, they were.
Really?
Yeah.
They were?
Ali,
I felt like
yeah,
there were
Yeah,
more.
no, there were 3.
Nice.
It was QTip, and then Fife, and then the DJ,
Okay.
Alicia.
Well, you could do Run DMC too if you wanted to then, I guess. Or the Beastie Boys.
Beastie
Boys. Yeah, there you go. What about ZZ Top? Like 70s or 80s ZZ Top?
70s for me.
70s, more blues stuff.
80s. For me,
80s for me, too.
Violator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eliminator.
Or Eliminator, sorry. I
Yeah.
don't know where Violator came from. No, that's Q-Tip. Q-Tip had his
I think
album.
Violator, ZZ
I think
Top.
My bad.
I think
I have the vinyl. I should know. It's got the cool car on the
Yeah,
front.
exactly, yeah.
I think Violator was also a Judas Priest album.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Sounds
You
more
would
like
know,
a Judas
actually.
Priest album.
That's
yeah.
something he would know.
Yeah.
So
All right.
No, it's ZZ
those
Top.
are some great selections, man. That's
Yeah, for
awesome.
sure.
Now, I ask this question to everybody, and it's always fun to see what
All right.
people say. If I were to come into your place and go through your music collection,
Yeah.
what would be something and I would go, okay, well, that's interesting.
Well, you know what? That's a fun thing. I don't own a. Sorry. To get back to the last question, the Police.
yeah, very good.
You know what? We could be here all day thinking of the
Yeah,
bands
exactly.
that we've forgotten. that
That's
are
an
released.
excellent band.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Who were we talking about last night? Muse.
Yeah,
Oh,
Muse
there you
is
go. That's
awesome
another one.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, power trios. Anyways, to get back to the latest question. Well, the funny thing, I don't own any Rush CDs. I don't know why. I have a bunch of CDs. I was still buying CDs before I got my new car because there's no CD player in my car, unfortunately.
Not mine either.
Yeah,
Or mine.
It sucks. I still buy lots of. I used to buy lots of CDs until last year. Yeah, I don't own a Rush CD. What would be surprising?
Yeah, if we walked in, I'm looking through your collection, and it'd be like, wow, that's
Random.
interesting, or random, yeah.
Oh, there you go. I got one. Jay-Z, Magna Carta, Holy
you go.
Grail. Yeah,
Okay,
love
you,
it.
You just made a friend.
Jay-Z.
I saw him on that tour
Really?
in Montreal.
Wow. Yeah, that one must have been
Cool.
awesome.
I wore that shirt here once.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I love that album. Even the one with Kanye.
That's like the Grail, Holy Grail.
No, that's the last one. The one before, the one with Kanye West.
Oh yeah, but it's like
Watch the Throne. Was it Watch the Throne?
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Even Kanye West, 808s and Heartbeats. I love that album
That's
a lot.
That's a
Actually,
great album.
I actually own
Kanye's
that as well.
It's a bit more poppy.
Whatever you feel about Kanye, he put out some.
He did.
Whatever you feel about it, I mean, you're still talking about him. So.
Yeah.
That's right, exactly. And he was a beat maker prior to, like, he
Yeah.
was known in the music industry before he became Kanye West.
Yeah.
Right? Like Jay-Z would use all of his beats. You know, he says it in a song, right?
Yeah.
You did it again. You a genius.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really dig Kanye West. Yeah. So that will be the surprising albums in my
Nice.
collection, I would say. Even NWA, their first one.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I have that one too. I mean, I don't listen to a lot of rap, but I mean, these albums are just great from top to bottom. So
Gus
yeah,
is-
I own them. I bought them.
Gus is like, these shouldn't be surprises. They should just be in your collection.
Well, I mean, they're some of the greatest rap albums from all time, right? So
Oh, well, NWA was so impactful
exactly.
and changed the music industry.
Yeah, exactly.
And that
Totally.
genre anyway.
Yeah.
Even the whole music industry.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
So these would be the surprising albums.
Nice. And now a word from our sponsor.
We are currently recording Dawg and Gus in the podcast booth at Staples Studio, Ottawa, on 403 Bank Street, where they have everything to help your business work, learn, and grow. They are currently offering a clean and safe place to work with desks, offices, and drop-in memberships. More than a co-working space, Studio is a community to help you work, learn, and grow. For more information on pricing, please visit studio.stables.ca or contact the community manager at studio.ottawa@staples.ca. Hey, Doug, want some hot sauce for your tacos?
You brought your own hot sauce?
Damn right. Have you tried Gringo's Sizzling Nirvana? It'll change your life.
Nice. Are there other types of sauces?
Absolutely. There's different hot sauces for different palates, incredible barbecue sauces, red pepper jam, and salsa. All of them use fresh ingredients, and it can be delivered to your door.
Hey, how do we get some?
Go to www.gringosblazingsauces.com and order some.
Gringos, Blazing Sauces.
Bring the fire to your food.
So what's your process? Do you, all three guys, write for the songs, or is it you? Is it JP?
I mean, it's different for each song. Sometimes we get the riff done first, and sometimes JP or I, we go in and we're like, I have this new riff that's really good. We should do something with it. Sometimes we have the lyrics. Most of the time I write the lyrics, but lately Gethyn has started writing lyrics with me, which is awesome. So it's always a different process. Sometimes I mean, JP will be like, I have this really cool guitar solo. Can we do something, build around it, you know? So for each song, it's different.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you get the inspiration from the riff. Sometimes you get the inspiration from the lyrics, or even like I would say even two lines. You have two lines written down, and you're like, all right, well, let's build around it. You know, so it's always different. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
So, like, if there's a venue in Ottawa that you like to perform, or anywhere actually, what's your favorite venue? Even Montreal, if you'd like.
Quebec City.
I'll stick with Ottawa. I would say Decaf. Since it has been renovated, Ben Belanger, the new owner, has done an awesome job. Really cool owner, really cool person. The stage is a lot bigger. There's all kinds of different beers. It's always fun to play Decaf now.
Yeah. How is it looking there? It must look a lot nicer than it was before, because it was pretty beat down.
Yeah, it was.
Which was actually nice. Part of the appeal also.
Well, pretty much, yeah.
But
I mean, I remember like back then when we used to play Decaf before the renovations, I mean, my girlfriend was like, you guys are still playing Decaf? I mean, they don't have like working toilets. They don't have like a working fridge. They only have like a warm blue ribbon, right? I mean, now they have a bunch of stuff. I mean, they renovated the whole place, even the washrooms. You get a bigger stage for bigger bands, which is perfect. Decaf would be my choice.
Nice choice.
Yeah.
I haven't been there yet. I like the Rainbow.
Oh, yeah.
I love the Rainbow. I used to go there for reggae night on Thursdays.
They've renovated it now.
Yeah, it's awesome.
They come up with all that money to save it from being closed.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because I've gone to see Monkey Junk there a few times and stuff.
Trio.
Monkey Junk. Sorry.
There you go.
Oh, sorry, Matt. We're sorry.
You're on the list, bro.
Matt, you're on the list.
I went to see Hard Labor from Ottawa, local band from Ottawa.
Oh, nice.
I would say a month ago, and the renovated Rainbow looks awesome. It always sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, sound wise, Rainbow's a really cool venue. That's a good choice.
Yeah, thanks. I don't go to a lot of choice.
Like Cuff's cool though, dude. You should check it out.
There's also live. I mean, live on Elgin, on Elgin Street. That's a really cool venue too. It's a square, so everyone's in the same room watching the show. The staff is awesome. Sound wise, it always sounds good. So yeah, live on Elgin would be another.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming out of that. Like I see a lot of people playing.
I love what Ottawa's doing now, man.
Yeah, it's
because people always said Ottawa was boring, but it's like they've always had these.
Boring.
No, I know, I agree.
Yeah,
and it's like they never gone out to see a show of some wonderful live music. And the thing that we're learning, obviously, is so many great artists in Ottawa.
Yeah, there's a big scene, big local scene for sure. And I mean,
fantastic.
We're talking about music. I mean, even comics. There's lots of comic bars around town.
It's true.
Like you were saying, lots of people are like, "Oh, there's nothing to do in Ottawa." Well, maybe you should go out a little more. There's lots of really good restaurants too. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're learning too, and we're meeting doing this. We're meeting amazing people, and just going out to see them live. It's so much fun.
Absolutely.
I saw you guys, and that was a riot. I wish I could have stayed longer.
Like a Sunday riot.
It was a Sunday
There you
riot.
go.
Actually,
There
was
you
it a
go.
Sunday?
It was on Saturday. We always play on Saturdays.
Well, you know what?
Well,
It went into Sunday.
into Sunday.
Exactly.
There you go. Yeah.
We roll into Sunday.
Nice.
Most of the time when we drunk.
Yeah,
We
fair
had
enough.
Too much beers.
A couple too many pints.
Yeah. There's lots of cool local bands in Ottawa. Like I was saying, Hard Labor, that these guys are friends. They're awesome. There's a really cool scene. There's a punk scene. There's a hardcore scene. We got lots of cool bands in Ottawa. Yeah,
That's
for sure.
awesome.
Yeah, we're learning that day by day when we start to talk to people, and such a diverse crowd, right? Like we got you guys who are almost like 80s stadium rock, and then we've got somebody else coming in who plays a flute.
Okay.
He's coming in a couple of weeks, and that's I've been
awesome.
listening to that stuff. It's amazing. Flautist.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then we have Isabel coming in soon, and she's kind of
she's
more
great.
and we're going to have her on, and it's like this. It's so much fun for the two of us as being
It's
and yourself,
It's
right?
grown, right? Like
Yeah.
we've been surprised on how well it's grown for us.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like,
we were talking about that before getting into the studio. There's the Ottawa Music Industry Coalition, which is like kind of a chamber of commerce or even a networking thing for artists just to meet and book shows and stuff like that, do some networkings and workshops with the OMIC. So, the local scene is booming, which is awesome.
I love it.
It's about time,
and
right?
bilingually too, right? Like
Yeah.
there's great French artists. Do you guys have any French songs also?
Not at all.
No.
We mostly play in Ottawa. So
Fair enough.
We wouldn't play in Ottawa if we had mostly like French
I know.
songs,
I just was
guess.
wondering because you are French, so I
Yeah.
was like, but it's. Do you have are you considering are you going to put out an album? Is that like the plan?
Actually, that's what everyone's asking. The answer would be no for now, because
I just want your vinyl, man.
we looked at getting vinyls printed, but they're so expensive. Actually, so album-wise, not a lot of people buy albums anymore. Not a lot of people. I used to do it a year ago, but not a lot of people buy albums anymore. Not a lot of people listen to the whole thing. So no, for the moment, we'll just release singles like rap artists. Yeah.
No, it's great.
Yeah.
No, all the music's great. I was just wondering.
No,
Yeah, singles. 2022, a lot of people are talking about singles. We have some friends in bands, local bands from Ottawa, which are awesome, but they're like, we released an album. Most of the time, even me, I'll just listen to the singles, unfortunately.
The top songs, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Which sucks. I wish I could do better, but that's, I guess, what people do now. Yeah.
Well, it's kind of set up that way on Spotify and all those medias, right? Because it's
Agreed.
always like you get 5 at the top. Oh, Sunday Riot Club. Well, there's our top 5 songs. Okay.
Yeah,
I
there
don't
you
need to
go.
go any further. It's like, well, yeah, you do.
Well, it's top 4 songs.
Yeah.
There's only 4 songs.
I know, but I'm just as an example.
They're all very good. I listened to them on the way here. I know.
Thank
I'm
you.
just teasing you, Dave.
Thank you very much, buddy.
Stop
No.
teasing me. I had a rough day.
Singles for the moment, yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. Dream collaboration. The band and who? Who would you like? Who would you like?
Well, I guess it will be a different person for each member.
For you.
For me, it would probably be Axl Rose.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm a huge Axl Rose fan. Great singer, great piano player, great artist. Yeah, Axl Rose would be my dream collaboration.
Pretty stable. He's stable.
Yeah, he's very stable.
Well, if you have worked, the guy had to work with
I
like
love
4 junkies, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're teasing.
they were all pretty, the band got too big too fast, I think.
yeah, too fast. And like I was saying, Axl Rose had to work with 4 people with addiction problems. He's the only one who didn't drink, didn't do drugs at all. So,
Really? I didn't know that.
yeah, didn't do drugs at all, smoked cigarettes, but that's about it. So, it was kind of a complicated situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be my dream collaboration.
Nice.
Slash would I think would be pretty cool to play with too.
Yeah, now
that's for sure.
But like you said, like he said back then, probably not.
Well,
Even back then,
book's
he was
amazing. By the way,
he was writing good music, right?
Yeah.
Even so. So yeah.
Well, just if we look back at like some of the best music that rock has ever put out, I'm sure it wasn't sober.
it's true.
Yeah, when written. we mentioned our friend.
Well, even Duff and
McKeegan,
Slash and those guys, like
The Stones.
they were all just
The Rolling
Stones.
Stones,
Yes.
the Beatles.
Yeah. Hey, let's write this to this album.
Oh, they were always baked. They were baked in Sgt. Pepper's.
Oh, yeah. They're more than baked. But
they were
anyway,
like in India for like 3 years.
Yeah, seriously. With that.
But yeah, even Billy Duffy would be a cool collaboration. I mean, when you hear him playing, you know it's Billy Duffy playing. So that would be a cool thing too.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah.
Now, that's the thing. Like, I don't, as a musician, you would recognize, like, you're listening to an album, hey, that's so-and-so playing the bass. Or I can't wrap my head around the fact that how do people know that's so-and-so playing the bass?
Well, I mean, they have their own sound. They have their own techniques, right? So you know when it's Slash playing, you know when it's Billy Duffy playing, Sinister Gates from Avenged Sevenfold, you hear them, you know it's him playing. Zakk Wylde, you know it's him playing. Same thing for Billy Gibbons, right?
Well,
yeah, for sure.
Gibbons I get, but I mean, Axl, not Axl, sorry, Slash, I'm like,
oh, no, you know Slash.
Yeah, I know Slash. Yeah, but if I hear a Guns N' Roses song, I know it's Slash.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But even if you heard like Velvet Revolver.
Oh, I've heard all that. I've listened to all that stuff.
Like he just has his own style.
Signature.
For sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think you would, like if you're saying, I know what you're saying, but I think you would totally understand.
Same thing for John Lennon, Paul McCartney, and
for
all
sure.
these guys.
Yeah.
You know, that's why they were so popular. I mean, they were doing their own thing, and
Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
they
nobody
had
sounded
Clapton.
like that guy.
Exactly. Nope. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you're right. I can understand, actually, Dawg, going back on that. Like, you're right. He's not. I mean, I think somebody listening to music that has played more than I have, listening to Slash, they'd know.
Yeah.
You know, whereas
That's what I'm
maybe
saying,
the
too.
average listener,
like myself, like I'm not.
Well, you're an avid listener.
I'm an avid listener, but I'm not. I can't like pick out a bass player or pick out a drummer. Or you know what I mean? I can't do that.
But that's the thing with JP. I'm lucky to play music with JP and to write music with him because he's that kind of guy. When you hear him, you know that's JP playing, which is a really good compliment for a guitar player. Yeah. And hats off to JP. Like he's a great guitar player.
He's
so.
fun to watch, man. He's always he's got the biggest shit ass grin on his face. And he's just he's having fun, and you're having fun.
But you know what?
And
the funny thing about JP is he's a really shy guy. Actually, really down to earth, really shy. Doesn't talk too much, but when he gets on stage, pretty much like Slash, he just lets it all out.
Yeah, he becomes a different person.
Yeah, a beast.
Yeah, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, you can hear it in their songs. I mean, it's like he's a tremendous guitarist. What's your most useless talent?
Oh, that's a really good question. Useless talent. Can we get back to that one?
Yep. We can.
I guess I should ask my girlfriend. What's my biggest useless talent? I should ask her. That's a really good one.
Well, we can come back to it.
You can think on
sweet.
that. I'll ask you
Thank
one
you.
that you could probably
You
answer.
have probably like 3 to 4 minutes.
All right, cool.
Just kidding. Just take your time, bro. Whatever.
Well, we talked earlier before we came in the studio. Like we always like to ask, like, what's a genre or a style that you just don't care for? We're not going to say hate because people kind of they don't want to say that they
tense up.
They tense up. So what's a style you just don't? It's just not for you.
Music style?
Yeah.
Okay. There are two styles. We were talking about that earlier. Hardcore music.
Yep.
You know, when they're screaming, I get so stressed out when I hear it. Unfortunately, I mean, we play with hardcore bands. There are some hardcore bands on some bills we play. It stresses me out like never. And it's pretty much the same thing for my girlfriend. So yeah, hardcore. And you know that like early 2000 indie music.
Okay.
There's something missing. There's no like edge to it or something like that. I don't know. I'm a big 80s guy. Like we were saying, you need a riff, you need a guitar solo, you need a cool hook. So yeah, maybe hardcore music and early indie music.
Yeah, fair enough. That's good answers.
I'm not saying it's not good.
No.
I'm just saying
we're not asking that. We're asking, what's just something you're just not a big fan of.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's you're allowed. It's okay to not, be interested in a style of music. I mean, we're not trying to hurt anybody's feelings here.
Exactly.
Well, mine are hurt. I really like indie music from early 2000s.
You do, yeah?
No,
you don't.
No, you don't.
You like rap music, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
I like hip
He's
hop.
a 90s guy.
Yeah.
90s and then
That's awesome.
early 2000s. Hip hop was really good too. That's when Jay-Z was kind of putting stuff out too.
Even I'm thinking about it. Even maybe like a new metal from early 2000, like let's say Limp Bizkit, Korn. I've never.
Some of the
grabbed a hold of
songs,
that.
like Korn has a couple songs, but they were just such douchebags.
That's a nice way to say it.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, we had a talk once about that, like why people don't like bands, and like Fred Durst turned off a lot of people, so people don't like Limp Bizkit because of Fred Durst.
Yeah,
they don't like Korn because of whatever shenanigans they got into. It's like,
I mean, shenanigans or whatever, but it's more about the music. I don't know. It sounds way too, let's say, overproduced.
Okay.
and similar.
Yeah. The guitar sound was never that good during the early 2000s, late 90s.
Just Morello. Tom Morello was pretty. Yeah.
Tom Morello was great. Still is.
And he's the only one. That's it.
And then I don't know.
Yeah,
there's a few talented guys that came out, but it's
Nirvana,
like anytime. It's like anytime.
Pearl Jam were great.
Yeah,
they were from the 90s. They are from the 90s.
Yeah,
but yeah, I would say new metal, hardcore, and indie music.
Yeah, like hip hop, metal kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm not down.
Yeah,
with
there's some that shouldn't be meshed together, and it's just
exactly.
It's just like just stop.
Well, ego got in the way too.
Yeah,
right?
I think so too. Right? Yeah.
I mean, I guess it was a good move. I mean, they made a lot of money out of it.
CDs were selling.
Exactly, they got popular.
I still have one of their CDs actually. Limp Bizkit.
I
mean, somebody got it for me. I don't know.
I'm not a fan of them at all. But some people would say to me like, "I don't get it. You listen to Kiss music. I don't like them at all." So I mean, it's just we're talking about taste, right? So,
what's your favorite Kiss song?
Oh wow, that's a really good one.
And have you seen them live?
Yeah, Blues Fest 2010.
Yeah.
When they played Blues Fest. Was it 2020, 2009?
Yeah, 2010, I think, maybe, or 2000.
Around that.
No, you're right. 2010 or
2009, maybe. Something like
around that time, yeah.
That, but favorite song from Kiss? Well, I'm a huge Kiss fan from the 70s, not the 80s when they took off the makeup. So, there's always that debate.
Of course.
So 70s for me. I'm a huge fan of the album Dressed to Kill. My favorite song would probably be, let's say hotter than hell.
There you go.
Ooh. Nice.
Well, you know what? Maybe tomorrow I'll probably name another one.
Yeah, you have to come up with four more.
I'll pick another one. Yeah.
It's hard.
Isn't Doug a big
Doug,
Kiss?
our buddy Doug, my childhood friend, is like the hugest. He went to that
Kiss
show,
fan, yeah.
and his family, they all dressed
It was
up.
great. Oh yeah,
He was Gene
That's
Simmons.
awesome.
His wife was, or his girlfriend, and his kids. They were all dressed up for the
That's
Kiss
awesome.
show. Yeah.
Yeah. They were every character.
Yeah,
Somebody
for
was
sure.
somebody was
All four of them.
Starboy.
Yeah.
Catman.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I mean, there's so much good songs from
Well,
Kiss.
I'm a big fan of their very, 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 very deep love song. I Was Made for Loving You.
I'm a huge fan of that
That's
song.
such
That's
a
a
good
good
ballad.
song.
I can
Such
do
a good
that. I
ballad.
can actually.
That's a good
I can
song.
do that song perfectly because I bartended at Lone Star back in the day,
Yeah.
and sometimes I would sneak that song on.
Okay.
But then I would be doing the side to side thing.
Well, I
with
mean,
a-
everyone likes that song.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just,
That's a really good song.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many good songs from Kiss.
I like Love Gun too because
Love Gun.
It's about
Yeah.
Gene Simmons.
Love Gun.
Don't Paul Stanley's dick.
Yeah.
That movie. What was it?
Oh, I love Best Friend or
Something like they help kids out. Yeah, with Stifler.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a song about his dick.
Yeah.
No, Love Gun's a really good one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we could sit here and do that all day, though, right? Like because
I mean, you guys,
For sure.
you guys have seen Detroit Rock City, the movie. I guess.
Yeah, that's
Detroit
a
Rock
great
City,
one,
another good
too.
tune.
Yeah, that's a good
great
one too.
song.
I mean,
Yeah.
the whole Destroyer album was
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah. But that's what you're
Wasn't
saying.
it called
right?
Violator?
But like you're
My
saying,
bad.
right? Like a good intro, catchy hooks,
Yeah.
good riffs.
Good guitar solo.
That was a lot of the bands in the 80s.
Yeah.
And Kiss was definitely one of those bands, right?
Yeah.
And their marketing is like
Oh, well, Gene Simmons is just
unmatched.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Unmatched. They have their own coffins.
yeah. Wow.
Toilet paper,
Yeah.
I know.
Condoms.
condoms, everything.
Well,
coffee,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
coffee, hot sauce, everything.
Anything you could market and put a face on, he's probably done.
Yeah.
I love the. There's like an old '70s video, like in Paul Stanley's walking around, and he's like, he's introducing like 6 or 7 women. This is Carol, and 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 this is Carol. And he goes, "I'm going caroling tonight."
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah,
piece of
huge Kiss fan. I mean, back when I was elementary school, I would only listen to Kiss and Motley Crue. That was about it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Crew doesn't sound very good these days. Vince doesn't look like Vince Neil doesn't sound.
Whoa,
like he
whoa,
used
whoa!
to.
Have you checked the stadium tour they're doing now?
Is it good?
It is, and he lost a lot of weight, and he's doing good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I like Crew too. I saw them in Ottawa a few times, but it's like
twice,
it was just like the one time I saw Vince, he was just awful.
Well, they were throwing a lot of shade on him for that, right?
Yeah.
So I think he kind of said, you know what?
I can understand, but I mean that tour they're doing now with Poison and Def Leppard and Joan Jett, he's doing good. Lost a lot of weight, and he can sing.
Yeah.
So
good.
Yeah. Hats off.
Hats
off to Vince.
Shout out Vince. Come on the show sometime.
Yeah, come on,
why
talk to
not?
us.
Yeah, exactly. How do you think the internet / social media has changed the music industry?
Well, I mean, I think it's a good thing for the music industry. Well, that's the thing for sure. You won't make as much money as back then, where you would play large scale shows and sell albums and T-shirts. But I mean, that's another thing. I mean, people want to release albums. People don't listen to albums anymore. They listen to singles on the internet. I think it's a good thing for, I mean, it's a great thing for marketing. It's a lot easier. You don't need to pay like marketing firms to promote your albums, to promote your T-shirts or whatever you put out, right? So no, I'm a big fan of the internet for that. Although I think like recording wise, the analog sound was better back then. I mean, if you want to record analog music nowadays, it's really expensive. So rock bands can't do it anymore. I mean, do you really want to buy tapes and stuff like that? It's really expensive.
Yeah.
But I mean, talking about computers and the online thing, no, I think it's a great thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you can put even though you're a local band, you can put your music out, and some people from let's say Japan can hear it. You know, back in the day when you would release let's say albums, you would need like promoting agents and stuff like that to bring these albums to Japan. So yeah.
Yeah, and you guys are pretty heavy in like the Instagram and stuff too, right? Like you're a presence there, which you need to be, because that's what James is teaching me, is that's what we need to be, a presence.
Yeah, exactly.
As well, right? So
and I mean that's a part of what I do for a living. So I was like, I'll take care of these stuff of that stuff for like let's say Facebook, Instagram, marketing wise.
Yeah,
I'm taking care of all that stuff because, like I was saying, that's a part of what I do for a living. So
that's
a big plus.
How are we doing on it?
What do you mean?
As a marketing professional, you
guys are doing good, actually. I like. Well, that's the thing, and it needs to be consistent, right?
Yeah.
Which is what you guys are doing, and lots of mostly bands, because they get into that thing, like that Facebook thing and Instagram thing, because they need to, not because they like it.
Yeah.
So some of them forget that it needs to be consistent. It needs to be. You need a branding, which you guys have, which is perfect. And a lot of people tend to forget that. But yeah, you need a branding, and you need to know who you're talking to, right? So yeah,
you got to know your audience for sure.
Exactly.
And and our audience is Ottawa, Ottawa music scene.
Music scene. Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's kind of gravitated to that. We didn't just start out with
that
in mind, right?
Back then, yeah.
No, we didn't.
What was the plan?
The plan was just to sit, the two of us, and talk about, pick a subject, and talk.
Okay.
You know, and then
you need a niche, right? You need to know who you're talking to.
We basically, Mark from Mecca of Stank kind of messaged us and said, I'd love to be on the show.
Okay.
And then from there, a light bulb went off in my head, and then I saw it in Dave's head, and was like, okay, well, we have to interview. This is what we're here for.
This is what we want to do.
Which is a cool thing,
and we'll do our own little couple things here and there going down, like eventually, I think. We just
like
we get to
with Instagram on your side, let's say.
Exactly. Yeah.
But that's the thing. That's a cool thing, doing music stuff, because with artists, they're always looking to promote themselves, promote their music, promote their band or whatever, so you'll never miss invitees, right? You'll never run out of invitees, right?
Yep.
So you need to know who you're talking to. You need to know what's your niche, and you guys are doing great. Yeah.
Well, it's easier too now, right? Because like with the Instagram and the Facebook and all the Spotify and stuff, so like we can go, okay, so Sunday Riot Club's coming in, so we'll get a little bit of a bio on them, so we know what to ask.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's right. Sure. And like you contacted us pretty quick, and it was like we've actually had dialogue back and forth. I've seen you guys live.
Yeah,
and it's fun. And you guys, like all three of you guys, are like really fun to talk to, and good guys, right? And this is
thank you.
We're learning that a lot of the I get intimidated because I'm not a musician, right? So I'm just like,
well, neither am I.
Yeah, but you pick up a guitar once in a while. But anyway, it's just I keep forgetting that you guys are people.
Well, you know what? I mean, maybe that's the thing. Maybe because we dress up to go on stage and stuff like that, like kids do, and that's another marketing thing we do. Lots of bands tend to forget about like the show, and we put lots of effort, lots of energy into thinking about like every goddamn details about what we need to look like. We need to dress up to get on stage because we're putting on a show, right? It's a show. I don't want to go see a guy that's dressed up just like me on stage. I need to be impressed. It's a show. There's a lighting show. There's music. I want the whole thing, right?
The whole shebang.
I love that.
Like we even think about like what shoes we're wearing and stuff like that. The pants, no, that's that belt doesn't match. Don't wear it. And like every goddamn detail, it's so important. But I mean, that's what they used to do back then. I mean, Kiss, Motley Crue, stuff like that. The Cult. It's really important. That's a branding. I mean. And if one day, if next show we get on stage with jeans and and a t-shirt, people will be like, what's going on? I mean, that's not what we're looking for, right?
Yeah. It's true. Yeah. You kind of built your own brand that way.
Yeah, exactly.
What's your character on stage? What do you model it after?
Oh, on stage.
Like because you always wear the same type of hat and you're kind of.
Yeah, I don't know. We still do the black and white thing. Why? I don't know. that's another
black and white.
That's another thing. But what do I model after? Well, I don't really model after anything.
No, you just
I pick up.
But a character is that somebody that's inside of you that comes out? Is that sort of what you guys would say as far as or are you just playing a role? Do you know what I mean?
You know what? Does that make sense? For let's say JP, I know he's a whole different guy when he gets on stage. But I've always been like a laid back person. When I get on stage, I just try to enjoy myself actually. So there's no really character. Like it's cool to dress up to play music, but I just try to enjoy myself. Yeah.
And congrats on the 1,500 views of your video. Man.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot. I mean, we've been sending that thing to so many people and kind of like harassing people. Hey, you need to listen to it. So yeah, thank you.
I have. It's great.
Yeah,
thank
so
you.
have I. Yeah, I was waiting for it to show. I'm like, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay, watching.
Yeah, July 25th.
Liking.
Yeah.
Watching, liking.
So yeah,
respond.
We have this.
Watch,
we have an Excel sheet full of email addresses, like huge one. And when
like a CRM almost.
Yeah, kind of. And whenever song comes out, we're sending out emails to every goddamn person on it, and we're like, you need to listen to that thing. Then we go on Facebook and we open like our Messenger application. And we're like every contact, even people we haven't talked in the last, let's say, 8 years. We're like, all right, you need to listen to my new single. And then some people are like, oh, hi, man, it's been a while. I'm like, oh yeah, it's been a while. Listen to it.
Sorry about that.
Push it down their throat.
Hey man,
right?
I hope you're doing well. Check out my single. Make sure
exactly.
you listen to the damn thing. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do the same thing.
So some people are like, it's. You just release a song and you wait for it, but that's not how it works. You need to really push it down their throat too.
Yeah,
that's right.
Make sure they like it also. Yeah.
Well, but it's exciting for you guys, right? Because you did the video, didn't you?
Yeah, the risky business video. That was a cool concept actually. We had some songs recorded at Hillside Audio with Cameron Dunn in Cumberland. Great guy, great studio. It's always a cool time to record music with him. And we had songs laying around, and we're like, all right, so what we do now? We were playing lots of shows. We were like, I guess we need to put something out now. That was the moment. So we're like, what do we do? And we're like, we didn't have any ideas for a music video. But where we do rehearse, the rehearsal facility has a black room. So we are members there, so we had free access to it. And we're like, let's use it. Then we're like, all right. So like I was saying before, I work in marketing, so I have some video equipment and stuff like that. So then we were like, all right, how can we do like the cheapest music video ever? So that's what we did, and it cost $0. That's what we did. I shot the music video with the help of Gethyn and JP, obviously. When you see me, it's Gethyn shooting holding the camera. That's what his dad does for a living. So Gethyn knows a lot about music videos and stuff like that. Actually, cool. Our latest, oldest music videos was Sheldon filming them. But yeah, we were like, how can we do the cheapest music video? Then I went into that Adobe Premiere stuff, like editing stuff, and like how can we make it look like an 80s music video. We want to see lots of guitars. We want to see people banging drums, and I mean that's what we did.
Yep,
and worked out.
That's
yeah,
what you
thank
What kind
you.
of camera did you use?
That's funny. A Canon Rebel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Canon Rebel, which is not a big model or anything too expensive. So that was a Canon Rebel. And I mean, we had good compliments about it. I mean, some people were like, we received some weird messages too. Some people wanted to collaborate and stuff like that. So we were like, I guess we did a good job, right? So yeah. And now we're actually working on it's almost done, a lyric video for a new single. Because we didn't have time to shoot another music video. I mean, it's summertime, right? So Gethyn's back in Perth, Ontario for a summer gig. JP works as a postman. I work my full-time job too, plus my company. So we were like, all right, I guess we'll need to figure out what we do next. And we're like, all right, let's just do a lyric video. And then we'll get back to that single and shoot like an official music video later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we should release it, I guess, early September, probably during the first week of September or something like that. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, but it's been a lot. I mean, the lyric video has been a lot more work than the Risky Business video, like just to assemble everything.
Yeah.
But it'll be really cool. We can't wait.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Nice. We'll wait for that.
Ask it.
Okay, like we already know the answers. Do we have to ask?
No, we don't.
Okay.
Let's go.
Favorite music, 80s or 90s?
80s, for sure.
Wow, so you didn't even miss a beat.
80s. Guitars.
I'm starting to get a little deflated because I haven't really won one in a while.
That's okay. Well,
remember how you felt the first four?
Yeah, forever.
That's how I feel now.
Yeah, okay. Well,
yeah,
it's
80s
good. I think
music.
it's. I think it's.
Is there
really
any
gonna-
is there any 90s music you do like?
Oh, for sure. I mean, the Skid Row albums from the 90s, Use Your Illusion, Guns N' Roses, 91. They're
One
great.
or two?
I would say two. With Pretty Tied Up, Estranged. Yeah.
That's
Second one.
Is that the blue one, eh?
Yeah, the blue one.
Yeah. So that's it's funny because everybody likes one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
'cause
what
that's got-
November Rain's on
Because
that
they've got
one.
some of the
Don't
bigger
Cry.
hits on that one, right?
But that's a good choice because I like that one too.
Yeah.
Right.
Knocking on Heaven's Door is on the second one.
Yeah.
Pretty Tied Up, like I was saying.
What a
right
great
next-
cover, by
That's
the
a
way.
great, awesome cover.
Yeah.
Knock,
I would say,
knocking on
I would probably
heaven's
say
door.
better than the original.
Oh,
Yeah, I would say it.
Oh.
Yeah, for sure. Like Jimi Hendrix, I mean, all
Well,
along
it's
the
actually
Watchtower is a lot
actually
better.
a Bob Dylan song. So
Yeah, exactly.
Poor old Bob just writes.
he writes
solid
amazing,
tracks.
solid
And then Jimi
tracks.
Hendrix does it. Guns N' Roses does it. Okay, who does Little Wing better than Jimi Hendrix or Stevie Ray Vaughan?
Oh,
I would say Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah,
Wow.
Even though I like both.
because he does lyrics, right? So
Yeah.
Stevie Ray just goes on a little
Guitar, yeah.
So good.
I would say Jimmy, even though I also really like Stevie's version. Same thing for Voodoo Child.
Yeah.
that's a tough call. Man.
Yeah, that's a tough call.
That's not fair.
Well, you're talking about two of the greatest of all time.
That's
Yeah,
the
I know.
thing, yeah.
So it's just like
There's only one guy that can do Jimi Hendrix's song.
Jimi
Stevie
Hendrix.
Ray.
No, but like
Okay, yeah,
no,
yeah.
like you're right because it's like only one guy can cover that.
Yeah.
There's only one guy that played like Stevie Ray's favorite guitarist is Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
There's just no doubt. You know, you can sound it sounds, and they both died really young, unfortunately.
But I mean, everything that Stevie Ray Vaughan did sounded like gold.
Yeah.
Well, to me.
I love
And to a lot of
Stevie
people.
Ray's unbelievable.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, he's the one who
Texas
brought
Flood
the,
is like one of the best songs ever.
He's the one who brought the blues back during the 80s. And I mean, the guy was shredding. We're talking about
yeah.
shred guitar. It's not just blues guitar, it's shred guitar, right?
Yeah,
No, I mean,
loved it.
yeah, everything from Stevie Ray. Even, I mean, the Let's Dance album from Bowie. That's Stevie Ray playing on it. That was
That's a
good.
He is.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. That's Stevie Ray Vaughan
I
playing on it.
didn't know that. Did you know that?
I did.
Yeah.
That was a weird sound that I made there.
Yes, you did.
It was like kind of whistled into the thing, and we were anyway. Sorry, but like "Let's Dance" is like one of my favorite songs all time.
That's Stevie Ray playing on it.
really
Yeah.
interesting. Wow, did you know that?
I did know.
Oh,
that.
nice. Okay.
And there's John Lennon
He would
singing
know
on.
that. He knows all
Did you guys
these.
know that it
He's
was John Lennon who co-wrote and sang on Fame with David Bowie?
Yep.
I did know that.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Sweet.
I think that
was not-
didn't the dancing in the streets that was like that was
him
David
and
and
Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger, yeah.
And then there was the big where they were dancing in the sheets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, I heard about that.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, I
there's
mean,
actually-
whatever floats their boat.
there's actually a song by Shalimar that's called "Dancing in the Sheets."
Oh,
It's in the Footloose soundtrack.
Okay. Kenny Loggins.
Do you have that album?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, of course. Is that your favorite soundtrack?
Top Gun. Come on, Top Gun.
Nice.
Well, I don't know because Berlin.
That's a good Kenny Loggins song.
Yeah,
Kenny
man.
Kenny
Both
Loggins.
of them. I mean, we tend to forget about
Berlin.
Playing with the
Playing
Boys.
with the Boys,
yeah,
man.
that's a great
But
one.
Kenny Loggins and Berlin on that soundtrack.
Cheap
Yeah.
Trick,
Cheap Trick.
Mighty Wings.
I don't really. I
Steve
can't-
Stevens.
Never close your eyes.
Yeah, there you go. The Isley
Righteous
We
Brothers.
used to do that at Lone Star to some people, actually.
Yeah.
Girls.
Yeah,
Back in the day.
girls are people too.
I put the aviators on.
Nice.
My buddy's nickname was Maverick because
Yeah.
Maverick was like, like the poker player from
Yeah.
the movie, right?
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, no, we played that.
yeah.
Did you guys see the new one?
You know what? I haven't seen it. And
Me neither.
I feel really bad about it because I need to see it.
Yeah.
It was really good, actually. It was a pleasant surprise. It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I thought that. Yes, everybody's saying it's the best. Sequel.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think it's probably. I mean, the first one was good, right?
Well, it's legendary,
It is, but if you think about the story, it's pretty simple, right?
of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, but
80s cheese, right?
yeah, exactly. Big music, big planes. I think that's the second one was better than the
Nice.
first one.
Well, even Tarantino liked it.
Yeah, I saw that.
He had
Tarantino.
nothing but love for it.
Yeah,
Well, he's only going to put one more movie out anyway, so.
No competition for him. Then I guess you'll wait.
yeah. No, Top Gun 2 was Top Gun Maverick was really good.
Yeah,
You
cool.
need to see it.
Is that true? Like Quentin Tarantino said he's only
He did
making 10 films,
I
right?
don't know, but he did comment on the new Maverick movie. He said it was awesome.
Cool.
He said he really, really liked it.
And they're playing Kenny Loggins' song at the very beginning of the movie.
Really?
Yeah, Danger Zone.
Danger Zone.
And,
he redid it.
You redid it?
He
I
redid
didn't-
the song,
No, actually, they redid the.
thought he
it was
redid-
the original one. They redid the Top Gun anthem. That was Steve Stevens back then playing the Billy
Steve
Idol guitar
Stevens,
player.
yeah.
Ba, 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 ba. They redid that one. That's a lady playing guitar on that one.
That's awesome.
But we're actually working on that song as a cover, Danger Zone.
Get out of here.
Oh,
That'll be
Oh, yeah.
sick.
yeah.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
JP and I, when that Top Gun 2 came out, JP and we were like, oh, we need to do it. So next was September 16th, and we'll have it done. That's a hard one to sing, though. That's a really hard one. That's really high.
It's high. Yeah, it's him.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there you go. There's your singer.
There you go. We found one.
I can sing high.
But yeah, we'll do it. We're
Yeah, you
working
can.
on that at the moment.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we really appreciate your time.
Hey, thanks to you guys.
So great to have you.
Thanks to
Yeah.
you guys.
So yeah. It was,
That's
I was
awesome.
waiting a long time for this one. So the Dominion Tavern, September 16th.
Exactly with Hard Labor. No, sorry. September 16th will be with Late Night Trouble from Montreal and Tick from Ottawa. Then it hasn't been announced yet, but October 29 we're playing Dominion Tavern again with Zulov, Hard Labor from Ottawa, and the Lackeys, punk band from Ottawa. And then we're playing Deck Cuff on November 26th with Crooked Mirrors, new band from Ottawa. Well, kind of a new band from Ottawa. They're great. And the Veritones and the Diplomats from Montreal. And in the meantime, October 8th, we're playing Quebec City. And we're going back to Montreal again in November.
Nice. Keeping busy.
Yeah, man.
Busy. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, thanks again, my friend, for coming to join us today. This was awesome.
Well, thanks to you guys for having
Support
me.
your local music, folks.
Yes,
Exactly.
absolutely. And venues.
Make sure you check out Sunday Ride Club. They're awesome.
Yep.
Thank you.